Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 10th episode of Watashi wa Oshi something Akuyaku Reijou. I'm in love with the villainist. So last episode, we pretty much kind of concluded our big arc, and it had not a so happy ending because we did have to say goodbye to Lene. Like obviously not as sad of an ending as it could have been. That's very much the case, but still sad nonetheless, especially for Claire, who's been with her for so long, very important person in her life. But, you know, Ray made sure she agreed to not give up, so she'll keep trucking along and doing well, I'm sure. So, but yeah, we're here for this episode, so let's see. Yeah, I'm very curious what the next arc's gonna be. So, let's jump on in and find out. As always, follow me on Patreon for you know, the picture-in-picture version access and just helping me pay the bills and whatnot. But yeah, let's jump in if I don't mess it up. In 3, 2, 1, play. So Claire, how are you hanging on? Maid Ray. Always a sight for sore eyes. Sore eyes. Is it obvious I haven't recorded in almost a week? Yeah, she's no Lena. Definitely gonna feel the absence. But yeah, there's definitely gonna be a period of this. I want to cheer you up. Why not both? I like the one me and image, you know. That also reminds me of Lena. Way to go, Ray. Could have fooled me. I'm not seeing a whole lot of not a lot of Genki from you. Had to try. That's her way of saying I love you too. Yes, hopefully you can get some comfort from that. Tell me it's a good letter. Like an invitation to a party that we can dance together at. Looks important. Oh. Oh, that lit her up. One-sama. More so now. Is that her? I mean, that face is very telling. Okay, I mean, she's, definitely starting our new arc here with a bang. The new character. Revolution. I just love the way she says it. Lene, it just hurts to see her at the opening now. I really do want to see some of those shots in the main series. Oh, is that her right there? I think we saw her, the girl that showed up at the end of the prologue of the episode. I think we saw her there real quick. My new rival in love is a perfect superhuman. Okay. So, yeah, she could be a complication. Manaria Susu. I think that's how she said it. He's gonna call her Minaria, so. Yeah. Also, she seems to be a Bokuko, which is nice. That run. God, that was such a girly looking run. But yeah, we just. More problems for Ray to deal with. Like, why doesn't she treat me this way? It's just not fair. One-sama Tada. Yeah, who's that girl that's been staring at us this whole time? She's a little bit more than that, Claire, let's be honest. Okay, we are going here. See the difference in treatment. I told you she's not just that, and even she's picking up on how different she treats her than probably anyone else, really. See, she's perceptive. She gets it. I know, right? The nerve. Glad to see our mascot's doing well. I understand. I'm just trying to enjoy my food and ignore the plot, don't mind me. I mean, she's pretty much an expert on a lot of things related to this world. Oh, really? She's a quad core. Yes, I definitely am. Can I pet him next? Oh, flashback. I was hoping to get some context on this relationship. Uh, she was so tiny and adorable. She changed dresses. Is this gonna be her? Give Milady a rose. Yet, I guess this would make an impression. Definitely looks like a boy there. Yeah, I was waiting for the head pat. Definitely not. It's not fair if only Ray got to meet her as a child. This unfair advantage wouldn't exist. But good, still good for Claire. I mean, yeah, time sure flies, doesn't it? So I slapped her. She wants to propose. Okay. Basically, kind of like being her knight. I mean, it looks to be a pretty bright day. And there's Lene. Yeah, probably literally thinks that's a boy at that point. Yeah. I've definitely seen that sort of thing in stuff before. I think another Yuri anime I was like that too, like not Stardust Telepath, but a different one that was about like the Stars and Space Club, you know. I don't remember the name anymore, but I did react to it on the channel. Oh. And she's very much that kind of character, you know. Like the visual novel Monkey has had a similar character. That wasn't a Yuri visual novel, but it took place at an all-girls school mostly. Which a dude infiltrated by dressing like a girl. It's a short but pretty funny visual novel. But yeah, you know, often all-girls schools will have, yeah, the character that's a bit more boyish, you know, a bit more physically capable, more sporty. Usually has short hair, you know. Are we allowed to do this in the middle of class? I should hope not. God, just like blowing sweet nothings into your ear. Yeah, you pinged me and I just picked up. Right. However. Yeah, not good, not good for us. Yeah, a hindrance if anything. I'm having an inner monologue on a different channel. I'll get back to you. I mean, no, that's not true. She knew she was an isekai girl, you know. Could you imagine if she fell for Ray and Claire gets jealous, like in that direction? That'd be something. I don't have opinions. I'm just a normal girl. Yeah, how dare you, the great Minaria. She's pretty great. Go sing her praises, Claire. I was hoping she would do it, but uh, that I actually would like to see. I guess that's fine too. Okay, yeah, we are doing this. As always, Thane looks excited to be here. So let's see what our quad core magic girl can do. Check out my flaming monkeys. Bet you can't make flaming monkeys with cannons. That's good too. Onea-sama, you're doing so well. Burn my opponent to cinders. Or suffocate her with smoke, that works too. Just her calling someone Onea-sama is just still a little bit funny. Yeah. Gotta go for a nice equivalent to what he's got. Wow, that'll show him. That's one way to flex on someone. Now it is a couple of generals commanding our armies. I will defend Onea-sama to the death. So when does this become an RTS? I'm sure she does. She's not gonna lose her rod. I have no thoughts otherwise. She's got this. I think she's, no offense, but I think she's a little bit better than her. So I think that's not going to happen here. Yeah. Goodbye, fire monkeys. Enjoy oblivion. We are glad to serve you, milady. We will vanquish your enemy. Yeah, I bet. Not exactly. Oh. I think that's also, I think it's a unit in Warcraft 3. Like the Blood Elves. Very useful for sure. Kind of reminds me of what that one dude does in Irregular Magic High School, I think it's called. As she struts her stuff over there. And a friendly handshake. At first, I thought that clapping sound was just like them tightening up their grip of the handshake, like they were trying to break each other's hand. She's like, I don't need to listen to this. What reason would I have to be unhappy? Yeah, I knew she was gonna pick up on it. Yeah, she's not gonna deny it. She has no reason to deny it. Stick your tongue in my mouth right now. and yes, I'll do that. Okay. One's a lot taller, he has a better chance. The other one has fancier hair. gold on one side. Clearly not as heavy as a flower. Okay. Interesting little legend. That could happen, yeah. I have your tea, Claire. Please enjoy your beverage. You act as if I know what that means. I mean, why not? I know one person that might be. That's just your flawed perspective. Now she's got it. Now she's put all the pieces together. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that? Oh, that's gotta hurt. Okay, that's not nice. Now you're just messing with her. But you doubt Ray. That's not fair. Oh no, she's whispering sweet nothings into the ear. Oh, we don't even get to hear it. Oh, this is triggering me. As she just recites prime numbers. Very Japanese thing to do. I'm under a lot of stress, okay? Cut me a break. You look always pale, dude. Don't cast stones. It's like, please stop it. Yeah, I don't know what goes on in Claire's head, to be honest. She says and does a lot of things. Claire just looks like she's ready for that kiss any second now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no seriousness from Minaria there. But I'm a little bit salty that the episode ended on that note. No, I always loved the little extra thing that they put in the ED. It's a simple way to make you not want to skip the ED, but it works. Okay, I'm just gonna see a bunch of Ray teasing in this preview. But anyway, that was the 10th episode of Watashi no Oshi Akuyaku Reijou villainous love. So this episode, like I said, we are starting the new arc. Very much a big part of it is definitely Manaria Ne-sama, because yeah, I mean, a new person has entered the fold, entered the school, but also yeah, a very important person to Claire. Like it's almost like a childhood friend showing up. I mean, Lennon was already kind of that, but like Claire wasn't like infatuated with her the same way she is with Manaria. So that's a problem, There was no flirting or anything there, but there definitely is here. Like very much the facial expressions we get from Claire, the way she lights up and smiles at Manaria, very very different treatment than what we get with Ray. Although what we get with Ray is still good. It's just more of a with this concept I mostly think of Pokemon because it was one of the first anime I watched as a kid, But there was, two main characters, Ash and Misty, where, they clearly liked each other, but they would also, like, butt heads and fight a lot, right? But people would make comments about that, like Nurse Joy or whatever, about how they really like each other or whatever. So that's always what kind of comes to my mind whenever we have this sort of dynamic where, we do have Claire always with her retaliations, if you want to call them that, when Ray does her usual comments towards her, about liking her and stuff like that. Like, it reminds me of that sort of thing very much, because the opposite of love is apathy and all that, and there's definitely no apathy there from Claire to Ray. So even though it's not the same kind of, surface level, happy, lovey-dovey sort of atmosphere that she kind of has with Manaria, there's still definitely some blossoming love there towards Ray, if that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. But because we do see shots of Manaria kind of looking at them interact, and she can tell there's something there, And through the course of the episode, she did learn more and more about what's going on between them. I do kind of like that they didn't just give a full-blown explanation to her about what's going on between the two of them. Early on in the episode, it was kind of like, drip-fed. She learns more and more until eventually she gets a full picture by the end, right? I do like that, and then we got a little bit of her acting on it at the end of the episode, but we'll definitely get more next episode, so I'm glad the way that was handled, because it feels more realistic, for one thing. But we did get some flashbacks showcasing their meeting and all that, and you can definitely see why she's an important existence to her. But right now she's just excited to see her again. I'm sure some of that will just kind of wear off to a degree over time, some of that. But yeah, it does kind of suck watching Ray just be so jealous, pouty, salty about all of this, and she has no problem admitting she's jealous, because like, why would you hide that fact, unless you're trying to hide your feelings in general, or you're just, insecure or whatever, right? There's really no reason to hide it. Like, if you feel something, it's okay to be honest about that, and Ray definitely is honest. That's one thing you definitely can't deny with her character. But we got to see her fight a little bit. We did hear shit about her being a quad, right? So she definitely has some skill, able to defeat Rod without too much trouble. And I think we even had Ray kind of implying there was a bit more to her as well, so could potentially learn more about her going forward. But also got a little bit about a legend. We may get to see that come into play soon. I mean, they talk about it enough where I assume we're going to actually go through with it, But yeah, that final scene there, after she finally figures out everything, she kind of pulls her in there, gets very, flirty with her, makes a comment like, if I told you I loved you, would you believe me? Of course I would. Have I ever once doubted your love? Just, it's unfair. But she needs to treat Ray a little bit more like this. Like, Ray can say it a million times, but all Manaria has to do is say it once and it's in. But honestly, I don't think Manaria is gay. Like, I'm gonna lean towards that not being the case. But I can't say one way or the other. But I just feel like that narratively it probably wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, but so I'm just kind of, one thing I'm trying to figure out is kind of like what's going on in her head, like what is she trying to do, right? Because she's acted like this pretty much as soon as she found out about it being like an unrequited love from Ray's side. So it may be a thing where she wants to help it along, right? Maybe spur things into action a little bit by trying to go out of her way to fan up some more jealousy. But I don't know. I'm still not sure exactly what she wants to do here, or if it is just a little bit of teasing just to have some fun. Like, I don't know her well enough to really gauge too much on what her intentions are. But you know, I mean, for one thing, the fact that she said, "If I told you I loved you" and all that, like, if you actually felt that way, you would just say it, right? You wouldn't say it that way. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know her well enough to really speculate too much. But like, just you could see so much seething with Rei. But like, I mean, Rei should be prepared for this. We did have the arc before where she talked about like how she doesn't really believe she'll ever end up with Claire, and she wants to be supportive of her to be with who she actually likes and all that because she wants her to be happy. I'm kind of butchering what what was said and everything there, but you know what I mean. Like if that is true, she needs to be ready for seeing something like this. But it's probably gonna be especially triggering though if it is with another girl, because it's like, if I'm a girl too, why couldn't be with me? Because if it's with a guy, it could be like, well, it can't be helped. I'm not a guy. I can't change that fact, despite what modern Western Twitter will tell you. But so I can't do anything to improve the situation. It is what it is. I'm unlucky. I'll move on, be happy for her and all that. But if it's with another girl, a lot of that goes out the window with just extra room for extra salt, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm definitely curious how things are gonna go next episode. What Minari is really gonna do, especially in regards to Claire. Are we gonna get into the whole scale thing? Is this whole situation gonna really spur Rei into doing that? Getting the flower or whatever, however that works, to try to get to progress things with Claire. Is Minari even gonna stick around very long? Is she gonna leave near the end of next episode? I don't know. Is she gonna be sad that Minari leaves so Rei has a comforter? There's so much I don't know, but either way, we've set up some nice seeds for next episode to see where it all goes. So yeah, definitely interested in this arc. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.